What is our trade now that the United States have declared war on Iran? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching this video. It is a sad day that all of a sudden the United States wants to go to war with Iran for supposed weapons of mass destruction, which, you know, just like in Iraq, whatever, right? And this has caused the prices of Bitcoin to go down. Now, I told you guys on Friday that you need to exit the trade. There was a clear signs that things were going to go south. But you had an opportunity. As soon as it pumps up, you exit, and hopefully you did. If you didn't, right, you need to plan your next exit. I'm going to show you guys what the exit is because, you know, things are going to get worse from here, obviously. So with that said, I have to say that this is a tragic situation, and I want you to look at the picture. Personally, I'm going to just give you a little bit of a rundown of what I see that's going on. This is my opinion. You can take it as you like. You can say I'm crazy, whatever. I don't care. But what I see is that Israel is controlling the United States. They probably called for the strike. It seems that the president was not the one who ordered the strike, was not the one who told Israel to attack, and then he's acting like he's the one who did it. Why? Because he doesn't want to look like the guy that's not in control. That's what I see, right? Based on, you know, the news, the articles I've seen and everything. I've talked about it in a short story. Now, whether I'm right or not, it's irrelevant. Right? It's irrelevant. All we do know is this. Give me control of the money supply and I care not who's freaking king. Those words were said back in the 1500s by the Rothschilds, right? And that's true. If you can print money, who cares what the president is, who the president is? You have enough money to slide in because you could just print it and say, these are the orders you're going to follow now, right? And if you don't, if you get into trouble, don't worry, because we'll pay off the judges. Why? Because we got a freaking printing press. And I'm sorry I'm mad, but this is it. This is why we need Bitcoin. This is why you need to save in Bitcoin to hopefully one day end that. Because once you take away the printing press money, the people who are really in charge lose control. Right? And then we tell the cow how to eat the cabbage. So you need to learn how to save Bitcoin and earn Bitcoin for the long term. Right? And with that said, Ray, all this tragedy cannot be stopped. All you can do is what you can do, and which is save Bitcoin. So let that sink in for a second and save some Bitcoin. Okay. Let's just go into the charts, man. As you can see, Bitcoin, right, you know, dumped heavy, broke some key levels here. The key level are, you know, 101,600 ish area, and then it's come back and backed off about that key level. As you can see, that indicates that we are clear on the weakness here. The best case scenario for a trace back is approximately the 103-ish area here. You can see there's lots of support here, but don't count on it. Yeah, we can say, okay, well, Davinci, there is a massive gap here that we can fly a plane through. So possibly we can fill that gap. So yeah, that's true. That is true. So the best case scenario. So, but you should place your bets at the 102-ish, just below the 102 level, because you just never know. This might not come all the way to the 103-ish area. You can see, which is the 1.618, which is overall. I think this was overall 1.618. Let me just zoom out. So that indicates now that we're failing here. Where's the 106.8? From where to where? Yeah, that's what I thought. 106.8 was right at the 103, right from the previous highs, the previous bottom. So, and then we've pumped to it, failed, pumped back to it, and failed again. This is a sad indication. Does that mean that we can we're not going to break out and go higher? That doesn't mean that. It just means that we have to hold the 93 level, right? Maybe we touch the 88, the 88K area, and then go higher. But that's going to make it very, very difficult to see Bitcoin higher over time. Yes, but it will happen if we hold the line. We can hold the 93, only look at the 88K with one wick on the weekly, come back and stay above it. Then we can say, okay, maybe we can go higher. But this is the situation we're in right now for Bitcoin. Bitcoin has absolutely just destroyed the situation. And I told you guys, this is where you need to keep your assets. This is going higher. We've created a new all-time high and closed the 2 weeks with an all-time high. This is an easy walk, cakewalk to 66%, and the 74% is on the table, 100%. Now it's going to take a time, right? But you can see we're in this trend here, and we can see it probably this year, right? Most likely with the collapse of all other cryptos, right? And we can see that Ethereum has broken a key level, and that's it. It's probably, we're going to take it all the way down to the 1800 is 1700 level. It's unfortunate, but that's the way it is. You can see that even in the what's it called, the price against Bitcoin, we have broken key levels and closed the week, I think. Yes, have we closed the week? That's weird. It should have closed, but maybe it's not refreshed. Let's see here. We've closed the week, and so that indicates we are in for, yeah, there it goes. We close the week, that we're in for more downward movement over time, and it's going to retest its 0.019 level. Boom. Boom. Right? Priced in Bitcoin. Don't waste your time. Sell your Ethereum, get into Bitcoin. Yes, will Bitcoin go down? Probably, right? But it will actually hold its value better than any other alt. That's just the way it is. Looking at Solana, okay, took us out. I got liquidated on both Ethereum and Solana trades on WEEX, but that's okay. And this indicates that we have entered a serious bear market where, as I said before, as I've been saying this before, the odds of us, now that Solana has failed again, Jesus Christ. Let's see here. It didn't even bother to go to the 61.8, did it? No, it didn't. Jesus. Let's just take this top right here. Let's not even bother going all the way to give it the 61.8. Like, come on, $200. Jesus, didn't even get there. Right, it held above the 38.2. Right, and yeah, it is absolutely redonkulous. Right, that like if we go, like even if we just go from candle body to candle body on the Fibonacci's, we still didn't get to the 61.8. This is not good. Not good at all. What does that mean? It means that Solana is down in this trend. At the best case scenario, it's stuck in this trend, in this trading range for the rest of our lives. I'm just kidding, not for the rest of our lives, but for a while, right? That's the best case scenario. That's your hope factor, right? For the next few years, right? Worst case scenario is we actually break this trend eventually and come retest the $30 level. It is what it is. All right. So if you want to, once again, I just want to recap. If you want to get out of your Bitcoin longs, right, you can do so just either around the 102K level or higher. Don't get greedy. I got greedy. I should have gotten out when I said to get out on Bitcoin. I didn't. I was planning to get out, but I actually wanted to get out higher, and then that didn't transpire. So that's how it is, right? So don't get greedy. Get out of this trade. You can reverse it into a short trade because the likelihood is now that we've created a double top on Bitcoin, that things are going to go break down further, and unfortunately, it could even end the Bitcoin bull market if we don't hold the 93K level. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. These attacks, right, get people feeling that that world's coming to an end. This could be World War III, especially if they start to block the strait, the strait here, and oil can't get out, food can't get out. It'd be a nightmare, and it's probably what they're trying to do, personally, because prices are going up, and they want something to blame it on. Right, and they don't want to blame it on. If we want you to blame it on inflation, so this is a scam. Usually, what the peoples and the power to do. Unfortunately, you're not in charge, right? We're not in charge, and so they are in charge, and they are planning to make up the reason why prices are going high. Because if they did nothing, if there was no war, then prices go higher, people talk it's inflation. But if prices go higher and there's a war and there's a reason because they're blocking the strait and it's their fault, well then you're happy to go to war with them because hey, they're causing the prices to go up. They're causing inflation. Right? It's unfortunate. Wow. Ridiculous game. Anyways, thanks for watching. And we'll see you guys next time. Peace.